Rudayna Abdo was born into a Palestinian family shaped by the pain of displacement, but also the hope of education. In 1976, during the Lebanese Civil War, a bomb struck her family's home. She was 8 years old. Along with her family, she was forced to flee her village and leave the country behind. Despite the trauma they endured, Rudayna recalls that her parents' greatest concern was not merely survival, but education. Having themselves been forcibly displaced from Palestine as children, they raised their family with a single guiding principle: that education is the one thing no one can take away. She went on to study architecture at MIT and later urban planning at McGill University. For nearly 2 decades, she worked professionally as an urban planner, shaping cities and public spaces around the world. In 2011, as the Syrian refugee crisis escalated, Rudayna began to reconsider the direction of her career.
Coming to this situation of the war, of seeing, most importantly, seeing a generation, potentially a lost generation, missing out on their education, which means that they would be missing out on their future, and hearing the stories of displacement just pierced me to the heart.
That realization became the momentum that led to the creation of Thaki. Founded in 2015, Thaki is a social enterprise dedicated to expanding access to education for forcibly displaced children. Its model is both simple and transformative.
We get donated laptops or used laptops, and we move towards curating educational content that we put on those laptops where internet connectivity is either too weak, too inexpensive, too disruptive to make learning viable. So we've got all this learning content on the laptops offline. We've also moved towards teacher training programs and a support system to help the teachers learn technology and apply technology beyond the use of just smartphones, for example.
Thaki operates primarily in Lebanon, Jordan, and Egypt, with emerging work in Syria and limited partnerships in Palestine. By combining hardware, offline digital content, and when necessary, alternative power solutions such as solar energy, Thaki enables learning to continue even in the most constrained conditions. For Rudayna, education isn't just about academic instruction. Schools are spaces of stability, social connection, and emotional support, especially for children whose lives have been shaped by conflict and displacement. This philosophy is reflected in Thaki's programs, including Noor, a self-guided social and emotional learning platform developed in partnership with child psychology experts.
It is social-emotional learning for young children, ages young to 8, for the children, but for their parents and for their teachers. But the important thing about this program is to first be able to identify the emotions and then to name the emotions and to be able to therefore do something, have strategies to try to cope with these heavy emotions. The students have grown up with us, we're impacting more schools, and we've also curated much more content for all age levels. Especially in the last couple of years that have been so devastating on so many of us, it's almost hard even to get at hope. And education, I think the education element is critical to the hope, and hope is life. Hope is the fuel to moving forward.
Through her work, Rudayna continues to return to the lesson her parents passed on through lived experience.
When everything has been taken from you, education is the only thing you can take with you.
Through Thaki, that belief has become a shared resource, carried forward by thousands of children. And Rudayna has proven to all of us that even in the midst of great loss, hope can never truly be taken away.